Hey guys, Andy Wood here with JamPlay. We're doing some country guitar playing. We're going to talk about one of the fundamental things that happens in a technique that gives the playing that authenticity within the country music language, and that's the ghost notes and palm muting. If you've probably done any palm muting in your past, it's been in a rock kind of stylistic type of thing. It's not that kind of thing that we're doing. What I want to talk about is how you're going to use this in lead playing on a clean tone on your bridge pickup. Country guys for years, starting with Roy Nichols, who played with Merle back in the day, was very iconic for palm muting those types of lines. It's kind of like what maybe even the chicken sound in the chicken pickin' term came from. That's like the really old school 60s style way of playing. Those types of little triplets that lead into something. What we're going to do though is we're going to break this down to basic harmony that you're familiar with. Major pentatonic. Let's play right here in A. And we're just going to hit like what would be pickup notes. 1, 2, 3. Right? So you heard that those that E, F sharp, A, and then the slide that came on the count of 4. 1, 2, 3. Now there's a big difference in that and this. You hear how it's not staccato? It's this palm muting. And same way up here up top. It's almost controlling the palm of your hand as an effect, right? It's something you're using to choke and release. It's not always on, it's not always off. You have to use your ear and decide how it fits into the line. A lot of times it's going to be on the low end. The ghost notes happen in the bass side, and then the top will be the pluck or the double stops. It's almost like those first notes become percussive more so than even harmonic. You can tell there's a little bit of harmony there, but it's not like that. It's not wrung out. Just in that, when I'm playing over that 4 chord, I've got this like riff that's sitting around the 5th of D, which is A, to a pull off to a G. But that D string that I'm playing with my pick, it's not open. It's not this sound. You hear how like sloppy and out of control that is versus. What you're looking for is this low bass palm muted on the single notes, and then when you open up and use your hybrid playing, that's how the tone and the vocabulary comes out. Versus. So we're just talking about the technique here. We're not necessarily talking about the harmony. We're just talking about how to use the technique to get the harmony to have the inflection of the correct tone. One more thing I want to talk about in this is when these guys will use triplets, myself included, I do this all the time, use triplets that are ghost noted into an open pop on a certain note. So like, let's say we're playing in the key of A again, and we're on the 5 chord. That's a very iconic country thing that kind of was everywhere in the 90s. So you're not really outlining the full harmony of the 3 notes. It's not that. It's just kind of you're sliding up to the 3rd while hitting the triplets in the palm mute. That's it. You just want that low end rumble on the triplets, on the ghost notes. And then I move that back a whole step. And then back a whole step again. And on that one, I bend from minor 3rd to major 3rd, and then I've got my resolution. So in conclusion, we're using palm muting to create this ghosting type of effect on the bass end, and then we're using that hybrid playing to pop the string that is in the treble side of the guitar, and that's what's creating this kind of sound. And that also applies to single note lines. It's really controlling the staccato aspect, and you're kind of constantly listening to yourself play to see if the notes are open or closed, just to where you're giving the country playing that authenticity that it has. There's a big difference in playing these lines just right. That sounds a little more hokey and like faux country versus it's the real beauty of the genre is in the details, and that's what we're breaking down here. So focus on the ghost notes and the palm muting and the control, and practice that, and we'll see you in the next lesson.